Okay, so the next question again, can this lockdown period be considered to be layoff? Again, this is a big question. So layoff, when we say layoff, layoff can be invoked by applying the provisions of the Industrial Disputes Act, or by invoking the provisions of the Standing Orders Act. So there are two possibilities. Now, when we say Industrial Disputes Act, so again, Chapter 5A and Chapter 5B of Industrial Dispute Act talk about layoff. But of course, there these two chapters, when they say industrial establishment, it refers to only the factories, mines, and the plantations. So it does not refer to the shops or commercial establishments. So when the layoff is invoked through Industrial Dispute Act, so it may not be applicable to shops and establishments. That is the first point. So it will be applicable to factories. That is number one. Number two, so as per the, again, the provisions of the Industrial Dispute Act, if you go through the definition of the term layoff, it says the inability of the employer to provide employment due to accumulation of stock or shortage of coal or maybe natural calamity, etc. So it goes like this. So the question arises again, now this particular spread of virus, this is, yes, this is considered to be an epidemic, pandemic, disease. But could this be considered as a natural calamity or not? That itself is a technical question to be answered. Of course, then I think we may have to wait for some decision from recognized court of law. Only then we can come to a conclusion. But many of the people say, yes, this can be considered as a natural calamity. But when we say natural calamity, it will be normally kind of a flood or a tsunami or an earthquake or maybe the eruption of volcano. But these are all basically geological when you consider the process. So it is arising out of the geological process. But the epidemic disease is not actually arising based on the geological process, but it is something different. But maybe as a special case, this could be considered as a natural calamity. But again, there is a question of law which is to be addressed. So whether this could be considered as a natural calamity or not, that itself is to be addressed in the first place. If it is assumed, yes, it is a natural calamity, then it will be applicable only to factories, plantations, and mines, and it will not be applicable to the shops and commercial establishments as far as the Industrial Dispute Act is concerned. Next comes when you invoke the provisions of the Standing Orders Act. Again, I think the Industrial Employment Standing Orders Act, it applies to maybe very few states, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, something, I think 4 or 5 states out of the total around 36, 37 states, including the Union Territories. Only to 4 or 5 states, this Standing Orders Act is applicable to a shop or a commercial establishment, right? So again, it may not be applicable to all the states. Even if applicable, then I think we can invoke this, right? But the question is whether that is the idea, whether that is the base, right? So this is technical point we are discussing purely based on the application of the labor legislations. But again, the point is the third one. I would like to draw your attention to the last point in this slide, which clearly says the Disaster Management Act shall prevail over the above acts. So this is some kind of a disaster situation. So again, this is not only with respect to India. I think all the countries are facing this problem. It is kind of a life and death problem. So some measures, when it is taken under the Disaster Management Act, I think then that measure will prevail over the existing all the legislation, which include our Industrial Disputes Act or the Industrial Employment Standing Orders Act. So this is the base with which many of the practicing councils, they are giving opinion that this cannot be considered as layoff, or even if considered as layoff, I think the provisions of the Disaster Management Act will provide. So the employer ultimately has to pay full wages to the employees.